Oh, there we go. Hello, hello. Good morning. Rico, welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. Hi. Yes, I am here. I'm actually glad you're here because I have a question for you. Um, I'm really fucking tired. Holy shit. I knew I was gonna be tired when I got up this morning because, I did stream for like 10 hours yesterday. And between that, getting like 5 hours of sleep, and then waking up just to stream again, I knew I'd be tired. I didn't realize I'd be this tired. But the show must go on. So we are here. Hold on, before I ask my question, I'll do my intro real quick. Do my intro and we'll hope for the best. I can't do it with my usual spunk and pizzazz. Behold, the world's ninth greatest detective and independent investigator. It is I, Osian Whitlock, at your service. Yeah, that was terrible. That was absolute shit. Okay, so Rico, while I'm thinking about it, I've got a question for you. It's actually about Monday, which is tomorrow. Holy shit. Oh my goodness, time is weird right now. So for the D&D Monster Manual Smasher Pass that we're doing, were you wanting to... So there's a few options of how we could do that if you want. We could just get the visuals up for each of the monsters and actually create the tier list. Actually, is there something like this already? D&D Monster Manual Smash or Pass. Oh, there absolutely is, actually. Oh, okay, you know what? Never mind. I think that's what we'll do. I think we'll use this fucking, tier list website. But what I'm gonna be doing to make sure that I like how the tiers are Super Smash, Smash, Pass, Super Pass, and D on this. That's very funny. I like this because it is in alphabetical order, though. That's very nice. Yeah, we can use this website for it. Oh shit. I gotta respond to this. Okay, let me send this to you real quick. Holy shit, when was the last time we messaged? 3 days ago. Oh, because you sent me some messages. Just funny how far down you are on my list. Mia, welcome on in, welcome, welcome. I'm so used to it not being a normal time for you whenever you join that I'm naturally inclined to say oh, get some sleep. But no. You should be up during shit. Oh, holy shit. I'm so tired. 3 days, you hate me? I think that's a normal and a fairly reasonable amount of time to not talk with someone. I know I'm so responsible. Yeah, you're up at a reasonable hour doing stuff. Wow, I'm proud of you. But no, what was I gonna say? Oh, right. I might actually wait until we have some more people. I don't even know who's gonna be fucking joining us at this time. I know this is not my normal time in the slightest. But so after my stream last night, my goodness, can't stick around today. Godspeed. Well, you have a fantastic day, Mia. No, so... Okay, so first of all, I do want to say I get really grumpy in the morning. This is just a thing that's happened my entire life. I'm just very easily irritable, which I think is part of why it's going to be really funny to play Jump King later, is because I actually think I'm still going to be really tired. But, like, even if it's later in the day, so I'm hoping that that irritability remains, because I think that'd be funny. Jog, welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. Good morning. So, oh, what was I saying? Sorry, I'm going to lose track of what I'm saying a lot today. That's just, it's gonna happen, as unfortunate as it is. Hold on, I can't listen, I can't hear the music. Let me change that. I'm gonna, like, you guys won't be able to hear, but I'm gonna also listen to my BGM. Music, music. The fuck? Oh, is my headset not on? My headset was not on. There we go. I'm also listening to my BGM now. Just separately from y'all. Gonna crash out later? Hopefully not. I'm trying to not fall asleep on stream. But no, so after I finished my stream last night, I was getting ready to go to bed. And then fucking, I've got this really big ass container of all of my D&D dice. And it was so neatly organized and everything. It's so nice. And last night, right after I ended my stream, one of my cats comes over and knocks it over, and all of my dice got scattered onto the ground, like on the carpet. And they all like got mixed up, and it was, oh, it fucking sucked. So I had to spend a while like organizing all of my D&D dice. And like, you know, making sure that I had all of them, right? Because D&D dice, they comes in sets of 7. There's D4, 6, 8, 10, well, and then percentile, 12, and 20. And making sure that I have everything. I looked back at like old pictures to make sure they were in like the right places and everything. And then after that, I go and I lay down. I'm like, okay, it's time for me to actually get sleep. And then I proceed to hear my neighbors arguing. And keep in mind, this is at like 3 a.m. And they're just fucking going at it. It's mainly one of them, actually. And it's definitely not my place to share. I'm sure this is like very, very personal shit that was going on. But I think it'd be funny to share anyways. And if they didn't want people talking about it, then they shouldn't have been screaming so loud. That's the way I see it. Free TV drama show, not bad. No, exactly. That's exactly what it felt like. Because it sounded like, from what I could tell, it was a mother and a daughter. And the mother was actively kicking the daughter out of the house. Like, actually kicking them out of the house. And the daughter just going like, I don't have anywhere, like, I don't have anywhere to go. I don't have anyone. I don't have anywhere. What time was it? This is 3 a.m. And then she was like, yelling like, oh, well, yeah, well, what about that car that we got together, huh? You just gonna give me 2,500 back for that car real quick? And they were just like, full on just like screaming at one another. It was fucking heated. I don't even remember most of what they were saying, but I kept being like, damn girl, you get her. Like, it was insane to hear. No, admittedly, I say I was laying down, but after I heard the conversation, I literally went as close as I could to my front door so that way I could hear it as best as possible, and I just sat there listening. Am I a creep? Is that a bad thing to do? And like that, I'm like snooping. Oh, okay. I'm investigating, right? I'm doing detective things. You know what? Actually, I'm Let's actually remind you all that I'm a detective. I'm gonna go. There we go. I'm gonna get the hat on. And I've had an idea recently, and I think we're gonna do it right now. Half your job is snooping, but you have a license, so it is less creepy. Yeah, exactly. That's what I tell myself. No, I've actually have an idea. I don't know how cursed this is going to be to some of you, but I've been thinking, I actually want to remove my magnifying glass. I don't want to just always hold it. Can I do that literally right now? Hold on. Let's see. Do I have a toggle for this button? I do not. Do I still have the St. Patty's Day toggle? Hold on, I'm gonna check this on my own. I do. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. Okay. Ready? We're gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna pocket the magnifying glass. Exactly. Oh, wrong button. Oh shit, you can see that. Tell you what if we just like... Boop, I'm invisible for a bit. Alright, there we go. Dang, a magic detective. It's true. Yeah, look, magic is all about the art of misdirection, right? And as a detective, I also need to understand that. Alright. This is gonna look kind of cursed if I'm being completely honest. Delete that. Okay. What is this? Maybe I do. Oh shit. I'm gonna record this. One more change I'm gonna make to this real quick. And ready? Art of misdirection. Poof. There we go. There's no magnifying glass. Holy shit. What a change. Can I take my hat off and have it? No, I can't. Okay, don't look at that. I see. That's a change I'll have to make on my own. It looks so cursed. Why? Why does it look cursed? I don't understand. I'm just chilling. I've just got my arms down now. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Ooh, good morning. No, actually, I do kind of see what you mean. Like that part of my chest not having a magnifying glass. It's a little weird. Put on desk toggle when. That is a great idea, actually. I'll get it eventually. I'll make sure my grippers are fully out. The detective ain't detectiving anymore. I always detective, okay? It's just in my blood. It's second nature for me. Also, I see Rika in Pathfinder, there's a class called Investigator that can do magic with alchemy if they want. Ooh, that sounds pretty cool. That sounds neat. Oh, I should probably make my thumbnails for the rest of the day. That's something I know I wanted to do right now, so we're gonna do that real quick. Um... How could I... No, I can't show you guys me making thumbnails. You know what? For Oblivion, which is happening in a bit, we're literally just gonna take my last thumbnail, and we're just gonna replace the 4 with a 5. Bam, I'm so good at this. And there you go, Oblivion thumbnail. It's made. And yes, it is likely a reference to Sherlock doing substance. Oh shit, Bailey! Welcome on in. Here, I will hydrate. See, this is actually a part of why I wanted to do a morning stream, is I can see faces I usually don't. So Bailey, welcome on in. I will hydrate just for you. I will water myself like the plants of the wood. But no, I'm just waking up. So technically, I woke up an hour before stream was supposed to start, or like around an hour. And then what I ended up doing was just rolling back over in bed and trying to sleep until 10 minutes before stream, and then I slept until 5 minutes before stream. I'm actually genuinely, like, impressed with myself that I was able to go over to my computer, turn it on, and make... Because with my starting soon screens, I have to make this custom every single time with every single stream, and I can now make them in like a minute and a half, maybe. Like, I'm fucking fast about it now. And so, like, 5 minutes before stream, I run over, turn my computer on, wait for that, then make that super quickly, open up all the applications that I need to. And I somehow started right on time. I'm very happy about that. What the... Oh, right, thumbnails. See, I'm all over the place this morning, because I do get very, very grumpy and airheaded. If you think I have memory problems, usually, oh, you've seen nothing yet. You have no idea how bad it gets. Oh, right, we get to do Jump King today. Oh, I have to make a Jump King and a Gardic phone thumbnail. Very excited about these. Alright, where's a good wallpaper? Dude, this guy looks hella blinged out. What the hell? Oh, Jump King, it's truly the time for molding. Yeah, that's the idea. I'm hoping to just fully mold today. I think we'll use this one for this thumbnail. So, Jump King. Upload this into Canva. Just grab this. I don't know why I decided to, like, on all of my Donathon streams, I decided to put, like, that little... Wait, where the fuck did that go? There we go. I decided to put this little, like, tab at the top that says, like, oh, Donathon day whatever. It was inspired by... I don't know if anybody would know this is a very niche thing. Also, AJ, welcome on into YouTube chat. So you clocked 9 hours. Yes, I managed to get to 9 hours of Valheim last night. I am proud of myself for beating my record. But no, holy shit, I cannot think this morning. Oh, right, it was inspired by, of all YouTube channels, it's like Nando V Movies, I believe is the name of the channel. He's a guy who talks about, like, movies, especially, like, comic book and Marvel movies. And that's something I watch like every single one of his videos. Like, I'm not even particularly invested in comic book films anymore. It's definitely still something that I've got like a passion for, but I'm not excited, or often not excited, for new comic movies coming out. I love Nando. Oh yeah, Nando, I fucking adore that man. He's great. And you'll notice that a lot of his videos, at the very bottom, he's got the same like little like logo. It's got like the two white lines on either side, and at the very bottom it says like Nando V Movies. And I looked at that, and I was like, I like how uniform it makes looking at all of his or not streams, his videos. And I figured, fuck it, we will I'll do something similar for this. All right. I like the fact that because this is an Angie game, I'm actually you know, since I'm playing Jump King later, it's like a rage game, so I'm using my version of my model that looks angry. And I think that's really funny considering this is not even the first time today that I have. Actually, no, maybe we will use one of my little... See, I don't actually have an angry emote yet. We'll get around to the angry emote. After endgame, it was downhill. 100% agree with you, AJ. Maybe I should find out how to fucking put YouTube chat on here right now. Maybe that's our goal. Maybe. And I have to figure out if I can do something besides PayPal and stream elements. See, we're gonna be productive this morning. We're gonna be productive. That's the vibe of the morning. Just gonna draw a thick eyebrow to make the angry face. I actually think I'm going to use for my thumbnail, I'm gonna use the bonk emote. I think that's fun. Because I have like a non-animated bonk emote as well. No, but then it kind of looks... I don't like that, so maybe I'll do the crying one. Oh, shit, I was like, why is it so low res? There we go. Because I picked the low res one. Alright, this is a really simple thumbnail, but we'll take it. After all, as I always say, these things are really, really crappy, but they get the job done. So, behold, Jump King thumbnail. And then... Oh, it is cursed seeing me. It is really cursed seeing me with that magnifying glass. What game are we talking about? Yeah, so we're playing Jump King, which I know is like it's one of those rage games, kind of like in the same vein as Getting Over It. And I am ready to rage. I'm in the mood for it. But maybe once again, I fucking rolled out of the bed and my neck felt so sore. I think I slept on my pillow wrong. And normally I'd be really upset about that, but now I'm like, oh, it's just gonna channel it. It's just going to channel the negativity in a way that will lead to better content. Thunderbolts was actually really hype. I've heard good things about Thunderbolts. I really do want to watch it. I have spoiled myself on it, admittedly. Let's see. And then after that, we're playing Gardic Phone. So let's make a Gardic Phone thumbnail. Why is that the resolution of what I fucking found? The first resolution I find is one of 1952 by 1153. What? Why? That's so disgusting. The cursed resolution? Yeah, that's super fucking cursed. Here, can I find tool, advanced search, aspect ratio? Come on, I'm sure there's one of the right resolutions somewhere. There's other people's collabs that are the right resolution. Maybe I tried the 1952 one. We'll see how this looks. Oh, this battle looks so fucking cursed. It's not the worst thing in the world. Not the worst thing in the world. Okay, I think we do something like this. And then I've got a little art of me drawn. Maybe we'll do that for the thumbnail. It was Kyo actually who made the art that I'm thinking of. It's super, super cute. I know I've used it on a thumbnail before. Just one though, I think. But that means it's somewhere on Canva. Come on, where are you? Where are you? There it is. Oh, it's so fucking cute. Now make sure to credit them in the... Yeah, I'll make sure to credit them on the fucking YouTube. Not comments, description. There we go. I know what these words are. So I'll put myself in the corner over here like this. There's kind of some empty space in this corner. Maybe, yeah, no, I like myself over on this bottom left side. So what do I do with this space? This is where if I had a mascot design, I would use it, but I don't yet. So, I mean, it's fine. I can just do this. This is fine enough for me. So the donathon is for the controllers you're chucking at walls? Yeah, well, it's actually to repair the walls. You know, I've got enough controllers, but the wall, I only have 4 of those. Don't you have the Wigglies? I mean, I do have the Wiggly. That's not like you guys, though, right? Also... There we go. Simple, but it does everything it needs to. Now I'll actually set up the thumbnail. Or not thumbnail. I realized that I was airheaded in the morning. I didn't realize how much. We're not making thumbnails. We're making waiting rooms now. Foo, welcome on deck. Welcome, welcome. Alright. And apple and pineapple were the same thing, I guess. Apples and pineapples are nowhere near the same fucking thing. What are you on about? And also, it sounds like it'd be really annoying to put the Wiggly on here, so I'm not going to. Let's see. Let's open up another YouTube tab so I can start doing this. Consider Wigglies as your child, which is us. You are my children? What? I have a child? Yikes. I don't owe child support, do I? I really hope that's not something I forgot about during the amnesia. Okay, we're going to click schedule stream. What the fuck? What? Well, base this off of Touching training arc is what we're naming this Oblivion stream. And I'll explain why in a moment. We will change the thumbnail. That's going live at noon. There we are. All right, so we've got that. Next waiting room. We've got Jump King. What do I name this one? What do I name this stream? Apples and pineapples, the same thing? Would you put apple on pizza? Okay, no. You don't put anything. No, you don't put pineapple on pizza. You don't put either of those on, because actually, for context, I fucking hate pineapple. I don't think that pineapple should be consumed, period, let alone on pizza. So, you know what? I would be more likely to put a fucking apple on a pizza than I would a pineapple. Because I at least like apples. That might be interesting in some way. But pineapple, I already know I'm going to hate that. So yes, I would put apple on pizza, and I would not put pineapple on pizza. And anybody who thinks that you should, I genuinely do not think has taste buds. I do not think that you understand what it means for something to, like, have a good texture for food. Alright, we're gonna name this Jump King stream. We're gonna name it something like... something about... So the whole point of the game is you're trying to get to the hot babe at the top of the tower, right? That's literally what it says under the title of the game. So maybe I'll say something like... I don't know, jumping for baby girl. Something like that. Jumping to get to BBG. That's an abbreviation that people use, right? BBG for, like, baby girl? I don't fucking know, actually. It's occurred to me. Jump King. There we go. That's going live at 5 my time. Hi, cat. Pot successfully stirred. Oh, feel free to stir as many pots as you feel like this morning. This is the perfect time to get me started on a rant. Which I will forever and always be proud of the fact that whenever I was in a company, Nexus, I was... During, like, the Nexus family feud thing that happened, where they took some of the Nexus talents... Okay, well, rather, it started with some people putting out a survey into the Nexus community where people could answer all the different questions and pick which talent they thought applied to the question, which was like, who's most likely to get angry when their sports team loses, or who's the person who'd go on the longest rant, or like who has the most riz, things like that. And I will forever and always be proud of the fact that I was the #1 answer for going on the longest rant. That is a fucking badge of honor to me. Alright. So there's that stream, and then I've got one more waiting room to make. We will grab... Yeah, this one, fuck it. Thumbnail art by... Hold on, I know they changed their... Okay, yeah, they'd changed their Twitter tag, so I wanted to make sure I got it right. Guillaume Shiba Chen on Twitter. And then it's Gardic phone. Commune, or like, yeah, I'm just gonna call it community night was a mistake. No, community night is a crime against art. Because I already feel like we're gonna make some really cursed stuff. And I do plan on drinking, so that's how you know it's gonna be good. And that is tonight at 9. There we go. All the waiting rooms are up. So now I can just focus on chatting. Did I ramble much last night? I mean, I don't think so. I don't think anybody in particular was like ranting a whole bunch, right? Definitely a sleep deprived night. Yeah, I might have gone a little bit longer than I should have. I don't feel like the problem is necessarily how long I streamed, but how late I streamed. Wait, community Gardic phone night? Yes, that is tonight. We are playing Gardic phone tonight. That is at 9 p.m. Central Time tonight. Which maybe I shouldn't have done it on a fucking Sunday night. Maybe I should have done it like last night. What is my work schedule like tomorrow? When do I go into work? How late can I stay up? So if I go in at like 8:30 a.m. tomorrow, then I kind of fucking goofed by scheduling it here. Let's see. I'll log into my work shit. I should be fine. I'm sure I don't happen to work 8:30 a.m. tomorrow. Oh shit, I do actually. Fuck. Alright, so Gardic phone won't go for too late then. Kyo, welcome on in. Welcome. Actually, I just brought you up since I used one of your arts for my one of my thumbnails today for my Gardic phone thumbnail. I had to go make sure that I got your Twitter handle right when giving you credit, because you still change it. Oh, good. Go look. No, it's a really shitty thumbnail. I made it in like 2 minutes, and it's specifically really terrible. Not because your art, though. Your art is easily the best part about it. It's terrible because it's literally as basic as it can possibly be. It's just like the Gardic phone wallpaper, and yeah, Gardic phone wallpaper, the art, and then just the tag that says that I'm doing a donathon, and that's it. That's the whole thumbnail. And because like the spacing of it and everything is just all off. I need to make more fan art. Studying is killing me. Well, yes, please focus on that. That sounds far more important than annoying IRL commitments. Honestly, though, why can't everything just be free? Why can't the government just give me a shit ton of money and then I'll just live off of? I guess that's called being unemployed, actually. Maybe I should go unemployed, but like get extra money from it somehow. That'd be pretty neat. But alas, I live on my own, and I would very much like to eat food and have electricity. Alright, so we're gonna get rid of all that stuff. Alright. My attention is now officially on you guys. I'm done working. There's no more productivity until we get to 14 minutes from now when I need to make a tweet. Trusting the government? Oh, you should see how I get on some of my late night talks. You'll quickly learn my view of the government, but I get the feeling that you and I think similarly. Our back plan is to learn to draw free art if the med school thing doesn't work. I mean, you've already drawn me as a chinchilla before. That's like step number one, right? Now you just gotta make it a little bit more human-shaped and voluptuous. Am I using that word right? Voluptuous? Yeah. Drawing fur is hard. Actually, I will say, I'm not a furry, but I do have a lot of, I have a lot of respect for people who, or like, there's some really good artists in the furry community I've seen. I don't go out of my way to find furry art, mind you. I do not. I mean, once again, I think I've said this before. As long as it's not literally just an animal, fucking, I don't care if you're a furry. Just do it, have fun, do your own thing. And I'm not going to say that's a bad thing, right? And that's not necessarily something to be ashamed of. It's just not something that I participate in myself. You'd think otherwise based off some of the comments I was saying on Pokemon last night, but that's besides the point. But yeah, so I will say though, I've seen furry art and I've looked at it and I'm like, damn, that's really good. Like, what the fuck? Personally, I'd rather die than draw furry art. Monsters aren't honest work. Which, yeah, if you haven't already seen it, everybody make sure to go check out Twitter. Specifically, Fu posted it under my tweet about a banner, about you guys deciding a banner. Who did an amazing piece of art that is just so, so good. I live in the Netherlands. The government is the definition of falling upward. I don't think I actually know enough about the Netherlands to really comment on that. I do want to visit there someday, though. I've heard good things. But then again, most places are better than America, so it's really not. The competition on what I see as a better is the bar is very low. I take Lola Bunny and Space Jam was a psyop. Dude, we're not gonna get started about Lola Bunny. Oh my goodness. I mentioned yesterday something about bunny girls are pleasant aesthetically, I will say. That is the best way that I can put it without yeah, no, that's just the best way I can put it, I think. I'm going to try to maintain some privacy and some dignity on the matter. Even though as I've said many times, I don't think I have any dignity left. Then again, I think I would have violated that rule, so I might have to die. Oh, rest in peace. Shouldn't have drawn furry art. Damn. I have a friend in the Netherlands, but her work got in the way of her saying hi when I was across the pond. Oh, that sucks. Going to somebody else's country and then you have a friend there, but you don't even get to see them. Osian has no dignity? Is there even any dignity from the start? What? No, I think I was very dignified and classy. Actually, you know what? It's funny that you guys mentioned at the start, because something that I was originally planning on doing during my donathon was going back and watching my debuts. Like going and finding my Annie Live debut and then finding my Twitch debut and watching both of those, doing a watch along. I've actually decided I think it's going to be better to do that as a 1-year anniversary thing rather than a donathon thing. Which my 1 year is in about 2 months, actually. I've been going, holy shit, I've been streaming for 10 months. It was a flight layover, so I wasn't there long. Oh, I see. Well, that makes sense then. That makes sense at least. Oh, save that for anniversary like Rixie did? Exactly. That's what I'd want to do. Like, I'd consider doing it during this time. But there were so many good ideas, honestly, that just also didn't make the cut. Like, I really wanted to do another Played Up stream was one. I wanted to get that same gang or maybe get a different gang of people, but get the same mods where you guys can be very involved in, like, setting all the fires and shit, which I already know you fucking would. You chaos rats. But yeah, so there was that. I'm really happy that I slipped in, what? I slipped in Uno. That was one I was really excited about. I wanted to see if I could do a Monopoly collab, but then I realized that I don't actually have Monopoly right now. Oh, don't get so excited about arson. My goodness. Okay, but this is a good sign for me to do a Played Up collab soon. Which I've got some people. I know some Played Uppers. So I can almost certainly find a good group of people to play Played Up with. That was such a great stream. It was. I really, really enjoyed that one. No, I've got some really, really good, like, people in mind on... Yeah, actually, I'm gonna write this down right now so I don't forget. I almost certainly would. Getting all the chats to come to this chat to start fires? Yeah, specifically coming here to start fires? Like, why's it gotta be fucking my viewers? Why's it gotta be you guys? Alright, like, all the other chats were being so respectful and supportive, and then you guys were just fucking order 102, order 102, order 102. Like, I'm not gonna even fucking... I can never forget those numbers because they will forever mean arson to me now. I'm gonna write plate up with, and then I'll write the names of the people that I have in mind right now. I might be able to make that possible. You gathered the wrong group? Okay, well, I didn't necessarily, like, I didn't just say, oh, you guys, you're my audience now. No, right? Like, I just clicked that go live button and you're the ones who happen to show up. And so it's like, what have I done to foster said community? But you will also hear that the chat reflects the... Why'd you say that? Why'd you say that order? No, so... Chat reflects the streamer, right? So is there something about me? I think I'm a rather... I am sane, I am composed, and I would never needlessly start a fire, right? I would never commit arson. I find people who commit arson. It's my job. You seem to like being in pain? Yeah, you think I'm some kind of masochist? Also, I've just now realized, hold on, what we're gonna do real quick. Oh, Whiskash. Fuck yeah, I totally forgot about Whiskash. I totally realized we don't have the Donathon money here. Oh, right, I was gonna see if I could set that up to, like, not... to take an option besides just... Oh, okay, I'll woof for you. There you go. I'm gonna see if I can get the stream elements to work with something besides, yeah, connect with Twitch. There we go. And then how do I do, yeah, tipping, payment, connect to this, maybe stream elements pay, create an account. Oh, I have to connect my bank account. Okay. We're gonna hope that this doesn't dox me. So what was that about being a masochist earlier? I'm not a masochist. Look, I'm telling y'all that now. I'm only okay. I'm only a little bit of a masochist, okay? Only a little bit, but you guys don't get to learn the extent of that until you reach a certain goal on the donathon. There we go. Does Stream Elements Pay show your bank info? Okay, cool. Is that working now? I think it might be. Hold on, let's... From a scale from don't tread on me to step on me, daddy, where are you? A solid 7. You can do with that knowledge what you will. Alright, is this working now? I also have not... Oh shit, whoops. There we go. I think I have an option besides PayPal now. So I will post this on there because I totally forgot to pin these like I have been doing. There you go. And there's that as well. Pin this. There we go. Which, oh yeah. We really finally need to decide what this tweet is gonna be, and I also still need banner submissions. Note to self, Oz would definitely be okay with getting tied up. Okay, hold on. I know what I'm going to do. I don't know how much of a mistake this is going to be. I'm going to do something right now. I don't know how long this is gonna take. Oh shit, I have a tweet to make right now. I'm gonna do this first. Donathon schedule. Quote, retweet this. I'll say... Good morning, dimwits. And little puzzle piece. Now say... Where... Last time we invented the bad touch. Now we must train to grow strong enough to contain it. More Oblivion remastered in an hour. And then stream premieres at, it'll be 10 a.m. PDT, 12 p.m. CDT. That is not that letter. PM CDT and 1 p.m. EDT. YouTube. Waiting room below and little down arrow. That is not how you spell down. There we go. Grab this waiting room. Grab this stream. And then... I totally forgot to put the Oblivion thumbnail. Hold on, I'm gonna delete that tweet, and then I'm gonna do the exact same thing first. Hold on. I'm gonna delete this real quick. Alright, so we're grabbing this. Stream premieres at these times. And then grab this puzzle piece. Actually make sure I put the fucking Oblivion thumbnail. And now I copy this and paste. There we go. That looks like it. Now I can get rid of that shit. Alright. We could do a magma canvas for banner. That is a fantastic idea, actually. That's so fucking good. What you should do, Keo, genuinely, tweet that under my tweet and see if it gets a lot of likes. And I will like that, because I actually really like that idea. Alright, but no, I gotta find this picture that came to mind. Because you said I'd totally like getting tied up. I'm gonna give you a preview of something. Alright, where is this? Where is this? Where is this? How hard is it to find some fucking test results? Never mind. Maybe you guys don't get to know. You don't get to see after all. Oh, there they are. Okay, take this. We will send that. Where are we gonna send this? There we go. We're gonna send it there. Ah, Ryana, welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. I really hate that you've come in here the moment I'm about to reveal something. Alright, can I, like, crop this really heavily? Maybe if I do something like this, and then I can use snipping tool. There we go. Anyways, we're just gonna go ahead and throw this on here. Thu, I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. Anyways. No, don't clip that. Don't clip that. Look, y'all gotta pay more money to see the rest anyways. Maybe that gives away a lot of information about me. Probably too much information about me, if I'm being completely honest. But it's fine. It's fine. You guys are gonna learn eventually, probably, maybe, definitely. I know what that even means. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And I don't just like... I don't just like it because it has bunny in the name. It's occupational requirement. Well, that would be like the rigor, right? That'd be the other side of things. Please help innocent Kyo. Is this safe to Google? Let me Google it and see what it says. I think the idea of it is fine to Google. I think you're good. Just like, maybe don't look at any pictures, is what I'll say. I mean, I looked it up and it's fine. Maybe that reflects well on me, right? Chat GPT, that is a fantastic idea, actually. No, so... What was I gonna say? No, I think it reflects well on me if I'm not seeing sussy results, right? Because it's like... Then it's like, oh, well, your results are based off of your history, somewhat. And... if I'm not getting freaky shit upon looking that up, I must not look at freaky shit. There you go. It fits you very well? What does that mean? Hold on. What the hell does that mean? Like, oh yeah, you're the kind of guy who'd like to get tied. No, you don't just say that to someone. My goodness. ChatGPT's final message. Would you like info on how to get into rope play safety or more on shibari/kink dynamics? Well, what are you gonna answer? Hold on. This is an important question. What are you gonna say? I think no. Damn. But you gotta practice safety. Oh, hi. Hi, Mia. Hi, Mia. Welcome on back. Gramps would definitely say yes. See, no, that's the thing. I don't need to know. Kyo, please tell me you at least ask in Timber. ChatGPT will judge you so hard. Why should you get judged? If it's not hurting anybody without consent, and if it's, you know, if everybody's enjoying it, then like I don't see an issue. Why should you get judged? Yeah, so like as long as everybody's having a good time, you're good. You're fine. I'm judging Grandpa. Let a man have his fucking interests, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. I think that, you know, this is a positive environment where people can be allowed to pursue the interests that they like, you know? And if that's what you like, then that's what you like. And that's okay. It is just fine. We should... Now, I'm not going to be completely open about it. I'm like, oh yeah, I really like yada yada yada, insert here. No, that is for if you guys somehow raise enough money to get to the H-tag tier list. That's whenever I will go in excruciating detail. But not for right now. Though that reminds me, our latest goal that we did reach was Narcosis Part 2, which I am not fucking excited for. I'm very excited for because I know it's going to be a fun experience, but I'm not excited because that game basically gave me a heart attack last time. So, yippee! Yay! I'm so ready to fucking want to claw my, like, heart out. I'm sure it'll end up being just fine. Hopefully. What did I just walk in on? H-Tech. Look, someday I'll get around to the H-Tech tier list. Once again, if y'all... Actually, what goal is that? I think that's actually a really, really high goal. It's okay if we find... At this rate, if we find... What? Like... Am I doing this math right? 280 people to all pay $5, and then we'll get every single goal. There you go. It's as simple as that. But no, what is that goal? It is... Oh, that's a high one. Holy shit. It's a super high one. That is 700. Good. You guys don't get to know about that without paying a lot. All right, there we are. No, I'm anticipating probably... No, I shouldn't just say how much I'm anticipating making. Then I feel like I'd be setting some kind of pressure or expectation. But I've got, like, what I imagine I'm going to reach by the end of the 10 days. Just keep the donathon open indefinitely. Yeah, just once I eventually raise that much money. See, but the problem is that I would like money, now, actually. That would be kind of nice. I would like to, live comfortably. Second this. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll be like, eventually, once I reach those goals. See, but okay. Here's the problem as to why that is kind of hard to do, actually. And if I did do that, then I probably would not do the stretch goals. The reason why I say that is because for some of the stuff, like, say something like a new outfit, right? That's going to cost a lot of money on my end. And if I keep this open indefinitely, then it's not really going to feel like I'm making any extra money. Instead, that puts a lot more pressure on me to, like, save it up over time, which is really, really hard, right? Especially to save up that much extra money. Now, I could just set all of that money aside and just never touch it, but then what was the point of the donathon, right? Like, that's the whole fucking point. Is so that way I've got this money to spend and make sure that I've, like... No, it's like, you get the idea. And so, that's why it's better to do it in, like, a burst. So if I do that, I probably would just not do the stretch goals, but allow for the rest. I hope that, like, makes some kind of sense, right? But yeah, I can make a part to the Scream compilation. I actually think I've gone through a really big training arc. With, like, my fish. I think, like, I can handle my fish a lot better now. Like, I believe in myself and not getting scared. You can reuse some of the goals for a future event? Yeah, and I definitely think I would. I will. I definitely do. But I'll also throw in some new ones, of course. Sure. Hey, no, I genuinely think that I've gotten a lot better with fish. Like, actually. Now, I'm still terrified to play something like Subnautica. But, like, oh, fucking hell, I want my Goblin Shark back. Understood. Goblin Shark incoming. Like, yesterday it was Trix who was giving you guys the reactions to the fish. Which actually, it was so nice having Trix on stream yesterday. I really enjoyed just having someone to chat with during my Valheim hours. I might do that for future Valheim streams. Let's get this Gobbo boy. Shit, that's a file type that you guys can't use. like you can't see. Wait, is there one of these that's like a PNG? This is the closest I can see, but I wanted like his face as a PNG. Wait, that's so sad. Let me see if I can do it this way. Color, transparent. Perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. It's gonna hang out up here. There you go. Gobbo. Drawing tricks with the telescope fish was funny too. Those are two of two well-crafted shit posts. No, they're so fucking good. They're beautiful. I guess Mia scares him more than fish. It's not fear. It's anger. It's spite. She puts me on edge. No, I've kind of I kind of enjoyed like the gremlin aspect of the goblin shark at this point. I've seen it enough that it's like not the worst thing in the world. Now, if I ever saw one in real life, I'd fucking lose my shit. Which actually, at fucking last night, there I was making the thumbnail for this stream actually after I'd finished my stream last night, and so I was making the thumbnail for this, and I accidentally on my other monitor had like the little like Windows like tab open where it like shows you all like the art and the weather and the news and everything like that. Like whenever you click on the bottom left, and shows me like good morning, shows me the date, shows me a bunch of news articles, some fucking whatever. And one of the little things it kept showing was like an airplane flying across that little thing on one of the little like tabs. But I kept thinking it was a bug crawling across my screen. So multiple times last night while making this thumbnail, I got fucking jump scared by my computer, like showing me a little airplane. Like full on, I like jumped almost out of my chair entirely because I thought that there was like a big ass bug just like skittering across. Like why would they do that? Ah! Then again, I guess most people are probably normal and take a moment to look at it. I'm trying to decide. I don't think we'll actually raid into anybody. We'll probably go for another 10 minutes or so of chatting, and then I'm gonna go eat some breakfast because I've not done that yet. I'm going to eat some breakfast, set up for my waiting room. Maybe we'll go for like 20 more minutes. And then I don't think we'll do what we did with Valheim yesterday, where what we did with Valheim was we just left the stream open. I actually don't think we'll be doing that. I think we will be closing the stream and then reopening it in like 20 minutes. Or I guess 40 minutes from now. And yeah, the idea for Oblivion today. So Oblivion has a spell crafting feature where, you know, once you get access to the Arcane University, you can make spells. And I finally, last time, got access to the Arcane University, and so I made the spell that I've wanted to this entire time, which I lovingly named the Bad Touch. But the problem with the Bad Touch is that it is so powerful that I cannot actually cast it. So what we're going to be doing today is grinding up our destruction skill to as high as possible so we can get better at touching people. More touching sim? Yes, exactly. And so hold on, let me make sure I'm going to use this word correctly. So we're going to be like self-flagellating ourselves with fire, I think. We're going to be constantly setting ourselves on fire, is the idea. So we're gonna keep, like, setting ourselves on fire and then healing ourselves in order to train it up as fast as possible. But how am I gonna heal quickly? Because I don't want to wait in the game. That feels like cheating. Nah, fuck it. We can do a little bit of waiting. It's time skips during our training arc. It's the montage. That's how I'll cope with the fact that I'm going to be breaking one of my personal rules. At least there's no stinky touch yet with few poison effects. You don't know what we're gonna do. I have so many spells I can make, including, as I said, the self-flagellation, self-arson. I'll name it. I can name it Order 102. I really hope I am remembering that number correctly, actually. I could probably just go into the VOD and go to click on any random point and it'll probably be in the chat. Oh, God. Or maybe I'll call it like a barbecue, self-barbecue. I guess auto-barbecue, even? Alright, but we'll close this stuff out. Beep, beep. So you say it's 11:20. Yeah, 11:20. Eat something. I eat until like, or I usually wait until like 5 p.m. anyways. I'm fine. I'm just fine. Reminds me, what do I even have? I truly think, okay, actually, you know what? No, we're gonna do a kitchen. We're gonna go mobile real quick. We're gonna go on the move, which means I'm going to click on this button. Going to click on these buttons. I'll see you later then. Gotta get some stuff done and start working on some proper ideas for a model. Ooh, exciting. You have a fantastic day, Food. Thank you for stopping by, as always. Ready? And we're gonna be a magic detective. Ready? Look over there! Perfect. It's beautiful. And we're gonna make Gabo a little bit bigger. Alright, and now you guys can go on my headset, and we're gonna go to the kitchen. We're gonna see what I even have. This is part of the Donathon experience, I think, maybe. Nom him, Gabo. Oh, Gobby, my bad. Gobby would never do that to me. Alright, now you're on this. Gobby would never hurt me, right? Right? He would never. Gobby? Gobby? Oh, I think he smelled me. I don't think he wants to taste me, actually. I don't think I smell very appetizing. Damn, that's not nice, Gobby. Wait, no, why won't you eat me? Gobby just proceeded to like, yeah, he got a lick and was like, yeah, well, this one I think is past the expiration date. What the hell, Gobby? Wait, yeah, okay. If a cannibal, like, looked at me and said that they wouldn't eat me, I think I would be, like, upset. Like, am I not worthy of being cannibalized? I mean, I know I don't have very much fucking meat on my bone. I understand that, but I'm sure I'm an exquisite rare meat, right? But no, we're gonna go ahead and go mobile here. Oh shit, I need to actually bring my phone so I can keep reading chat. I'll do my best to still switch between YouTube and Twitch chat. I just want to make sure that you guys can even hear me all right. So testing, 1 2 1 2. Yeah, it looks like you should be able to. All right, so let's look in here. What have we got? I've got noodles. Who would have expected? I've got some like frozen pizza. Looks like I've got a single one actually. Sandwich stuff and more noodles, and that's it. Okay. Do I even have snacks still? Oh shit, I do. Oh yeah. Was it? Let me check something. There we go. All right, maybe I make something right now. Maybe we turn this into one of them mukbang streams. That's what we'll do right now. Right? That's what it is. Mukbang. I don't feel like turning on my oven right now, so we're gonna make a sandwich. Which, as I mentioned last night, I'm very particular with my sandwiches. I need white bread, and I need the crust to be taken off, specifically. Noodle on pizza would be nice. Oh, yeah, totally. But the problem there is, you know, I don't want to combine my meals, right? I've only got so many. Actually, that reminds me. When do I get paid? If I check my bank account and I see that I have money, that would be nice, to say the least. No, I think I get paid next Friday. Damn. It's fine. I've got shit till next Friday, I think. So let's grab our bread, sandwich shit. This is a cooking stream, everybody. Hold on. I was gonna do like a cooking streamer voice, but I don't know what they sound like. I feel like they're typically very like. I feel like they'd usually be more so chill and like very comfy, like. Good afternoon, everyone. We're gonna go ahead, and today we are preparing ourselves a sandwich. We're gonna take our bread right here. I've got myself, my preferred brand of bread is Mrs. Baird's, which has a Texas flag logo on it, which means it might be a Texas thing. I don't particularly know, but we're gonna go ahead and use this. I mean, you all fucking know I live in Texas, so that's all right. No, really? Not enough screaming? Oh, my bad. I actually don't know how easily... I don't know how easily this mic peaks, so I don't know if I just screamed, if you guys would, like, get, like, destroyed. Bimboy Oz doing some cooking stream? Yeah, hold on. Here, I'll go full Femboy. I'll imagine, like... let's say hypothetically there's a situation where I looked like a femboy and I decided I wanted to put on a stream or put on a voice while I stream, because like I don't. This is I think something that's happened inadvertently is that I usually start my streams off slightly bassier than my normal voice, but I don't think it's an intentional thing. I think it's because I've practiced saying my intro so often that I get into a certain tone of voice, which is just slightly lower, just happens to be slightly lower than my normal voice. And then my normal voice just kind of comes out the longer I go. So if I do my intro, it's, behold, the world's 9th greatest detective and independent investigator. It is I, Osian Whitlock, at your service. You see how I get like a little bit lower, but not like too much lower? And that's not necessarily like a choice I make even. it's just like I have to say it. It's like almost like doing an imitation and you always use the same voice line to get into that like voice. It's a very similar thing. Though I know this morning, for anybody who wasn't here, I know I had a fucking tired voice. It's definitely gone by now. But this morning, oh. Or who knows, maybe my tired voice was pleasant to listen to. Not since Mythical Kitchen. It's basically a free-for-all in terms of what you can do on a cooking stream. I see. No, I would want to do like cursed cooking. I'd want to do like some Hachima level shit if I were to actually do a cooking stream. But I think the big problem is that I'd be doing it on accident. Because I just naturally I've worked in 3 kitchens in my life, which is honestly worrying considering I should never be allowed in a kitchen ever. But if you really think about it, like cooking, as long as you're following a recipe, it's really just following instructions, right? Like, yes, there's some skill involved, but I feel like the entry bar to cooking is actually lower than many people would make it out to be. But the skill ceiling is also really high, right? Like, I think it's like you can get in quickly, and then it plateaus, and then it gets really good. Cat! Oh my goodness, sir. What are you doing? Don't be coming after my fucking sandwich. You've already eaten. So, pineapple on pizza is back on the table then? Absolutely not. See, even if it's cursed, I want it to at least be something that I, like, am, like, I need to know that it okay, hold on. Let me say this correctly. It needs to be something that I haven't tried before. Even if I know it's going to be bad, I need it to be new. I've tried pineapple on pizza before. And I know how it tastes. I know it's disgusting. And I feel like that's not interesting because of it, right? Arson, order 102 IRL. Yeah, no, exactly. The amount of times I've accidentally left my oven on is very concerning. I think I'd mentioned this at one point. I was doing a D&D session not too long ago, and it was an online D&D session, and so during it I was just like, oh yeah, I'll make myself a pizza, and so I make that near the start of the session, mind you. This is I'm talking like 11 a.m. or something, and make myself the pizza. Get that, eat it, do the rest of the session. And near the end of the session at like 3 p.m., I'm like, damn, it's getting really hot in my apartment. What's going on? And then I look over and realize, oh shit. I just left the oven on for 4 hours. Also, we're in an era of hot guys on TikTok posting thirst trap cooking clips. Yeah, I've seen what is his name? Donut Daddy, I want to say is his name. He's like the guy who's like gets all shirtless and everything and does all of it, right? Hear me out. Roach ramen? I'd eat a roach. I would try roach ramen. 100% I would. Cat, don't think about it. I promise you, you're not gonna like lettuce.
Alright, just a few more things. We're adding some mustard, the superior condiment, and we are adding some pepper. My preferred sandwich, though, whenever I have the stuff for it, I like to throw on some. I like to do pastrami, salami, any kind of cheese can work, but I usually do pepper jack just because it's my favorite. Do that, you know, mayonnaise, mustard, lettuce. Sometimes I even put a little bit of vinegar on it. Throw on some banana peppers, jalapenos, and pepper. Which I understand is a lot of very strong flavors, but I like very overpowering flavors. I was thinking of roach ramen, which include roach of the sea as the side meats. I see. Is something like that. There's a bunch of them going shirtless and doing cooking things. I wouldn't know because I think I have TikTok and I think I have an Osian Whitlock TikTok that has done absolutely nothing. There's nothing on there. I made it as a punishment for something and then proceeded to never use it. Also, yeah, I was gonna say, let's assume I'd gotten a Finboy model and I wanted to do a voice. How would I sound? I'd be like, here, I'll switch back over to my good mic. Alright, so we're on this. I'd be like, I'm essentially trying to, like, imitate Felix at this point, right?
I definitely feel like going a lot more up here. Maybe a little bit lower, and maybe I would have done something like this. Like, hi guys, welcome on in. And yeah, so welcome back to the channel. Here, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna do a magic trick for you all, okay? Or maybe a little bit more no, not nasaliness. Not nasaliness, so maybe I drop it just a little bit though. Maybe, oh, but that starts to sound a little bit too sultry, which I feel is a little bit too mature. So I definitely feel like keeping it around this register and oh, okay, wait, no, I think what I've got going on right now is honestly not too bad. Maybe this is my inner femboy. Maybe I'm finally letting him out. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch back to my model now, and we'll see what this looks like. So let's do a little magic trick. Look over there.
Now I feel like it'd be really cursed if I return to that voice. I'm looking at myself, I'm like, no, it doesn't work. Why would you consider doing that? There we go. Holy shit, it's already 11:40. Tell you what we will do then is, since I've just finished this sandwich and I am quite tired still, I'm gonna go ahead and call this one here. It's been a lot of fun chatting. During Oblivion, we're basically just gonna be chatting again, except grinding up our destruction skill and burning ourselves alive. So it's really, yeah, it's really just gonna be a chatting stream while I'm, yeah, roasting. Oz, May 2025. Maybe this is my inner femboy. This is who I always was, everyone. Oh, yeah, Oz, May 2026 is who I always was, everyone. Ooh woo. Hold on, I'll give you an ooh woo in that voice.
So we're gonna go ahead and go back up here real quick. You sounded, you sounded gay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, right? Besides, if I'm gonna be a femboy, then I gotta,
Oh, this might be one of the worst things I'm about to say.
If I'm gonna be a femboy, then I need to sound like I have a fertile pussy, right?
Oh shit. Anyways, so we are. Oh, hi, Terradito. Hi. You're actually. We're straight up about to leave this one. And go to like. We're gonna wait for the next stream. You barely got this fucking roll call. We're literally. I'm ending like right now, but I was just showing off. Or I was speculating how I would sound if I were a femboy who decided to put on a voice, right? So I think this is what I settled on. So this is femboy Osian Whitlock. So just imagine me and my little like, I'm imagining maybe like a crop top, like little crop top shirt and my little like shorts, but I still got the little like, my little hat, my little detective hat going on. I think that'd be really cute. And, oh, what was I gonna say? Oh, goodness, I don't remember. I'm just so airheaded. I can feel Rika is proud of you right now. Who knows? Maybe I'll have to talk to Rika about it. See, it's kind of weird how natural this is starting to like feel to go up here. I don't think I could keep it on for a super long time, but it's like kind of strange how much I'm like coming into this, right? Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh, goodness me. Oh, I don't remember. Ah! It's fine. It's fine. New voice redeem? Oh, no. That is a terrible idea. That is an awful idea. Femboy voice? Oh, Bailey, you're still here? Bailey, how much of this stream have you heard? Don't say all of it. Don't say all of it. Don't say all of it. Fuck! Ah! No! Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I'm okay with this. I hope you've enjoyed the show. Alright, everyone. Cheers. For the hydration redeem. Alright. So, since I can't remember what I was gonna say, we're gonna go ahead and call this here. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. This has been an absolute blast. I will see you all in about 15 minutes for some Oblivion, where I'm going to burn myself alive. But for now, let's go ahead and consider this case. Gobbo! Gobbo! Wait! Ah! Ah!